Hi students, we are going to discuss the problems in the fifth module, belonging to the fifth module of the KTU University examination held on 25th October 2021. Question number 9 is from perspective projection. Question number 9 is from perspective projection. The question says a pentagonal prism 30 mm side, 70 mm axis lies on the ground ground plane behind the picture plane on a rectangular face. Lies on the ground on a rectangular face with the front pentagonal face touching picture plane. Front pentagonal face touching picture plane. The station point is 65 mm in front of PP. Station point is 65 mm in front of PP, 30 mm above GP, and the center plane passes through 80 mm to the right of axis. So the pentagonal prism is lying on the ground with a front pentagonal face touching picture plane. It is lying behind picture plane. Front pentagonal face touching picture plane. The station point is 65 mm in front of PP. Station point is 30 mm above the ground, and the center plane passes through 80 mm to the right of the axis. So what we do is, first of all draw PP, then draw HL and GL. On GL, HL and GL are 30 mm apart. On GL, draw a pentagon. Regular pentagon of 30 mm side with one side on GL. What is this actually? This pentagon itself is the perspective view of the front pentagonal face, since it is touching picture plane. Okay. So this is the elevation rather. A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, H dash, I dash, J dash, axis O dash, P dash. Now, take this width and draw the plan. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, axis OP. That is a plan. Axis length 70, side of pentagon 30. Then measure 80 mm to the right of the axis. This is the axis. 80 mm to the right of the axis. Draw the center plane. And from PP, measure 65 mm and locate SP. What is SP? SP is the station point. SP is the station point. Drop SP down to HL to get SP dash. What is SP dash? SP dash is the elevation of the station point. We are using which method? Visual ray method. Why are we using visual ray method? Because the central plane is away from picture plane and the axis of the object is perpendicular to PP. Under such conditions, visual ray method is ideal. Okay. Now, join all points of the backside F, G, H, I, J to SP so that you get intercepts on PP. Join all points of the elevation to SP dash. Join all points of the elevation to SP dash. Now what? Now, drop intercepts. Drop intercepts. Intercept from H. Can you see me? Okay. I will try to make it visible for you. I will draw all these lines first. This line I will slightly adjust. Okay. We have dropped out the lines. Now we have to locate the points. Since I am not using instruments, there will be small differences in the point, but the overall shape will be sufficiently good. Projector with intercept from F, capital F, G, H, I, J. I think your I need to be a little bit to the right side. There is some deflection for I. I has to be a little bit to the right side. I need to go a little bit to the right side. So I am manipulating, I mean adjusting that. Okay. So where is I? This is I. Now you have to connect them. When you connect them, from BG from GH from HI from IJ DI from CH from FG dotted FJ dotted JI dotted, and this will become dotted. Which is it? It is EJ. EJ is dotted, then what? AF is dotted. AF is dotted. And one thing we forgot. What is it? OP. Axis OP we forgot. So where is axis OP? I will make it black. Axis OP. Now this is the front pentagonal face, black, dark black. The back side is drawn as red lines. If you want, I can blacken that also. So that it will look black is more important. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. These points which you are initially marked as A dash, B dash, C dash, etc. now can be finally converted to what? Capital A, B, C, D and E. And this can be made O and this can be made P. Because that is the axis. Even though you have made them as elevation points initially, it is the perspective view of the front face. Therefore, it can be written as labeled as capital A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So this is a very simple question with the front pentagonal face, since the front pentagonal face is touching picture plane. The next problem, that is the question number 10, is conversion of a pictorial view into orthographic views. We will do that now. When you come to the last problem, conversion of pictorial views into orthographic views, That is question number 10. I have drawn the front view, top view and end view from the right side. End view from the right side drawn on the left side. The base is 22 mm thick and 100 mm long. 22 mm thick, 100 mm long with a width of 64 mm. There is a vertical piece on the left side whose total height is 75. From the top of the slab, that is 75 minus 22. 75 minus 22, 53. 53. Okay. There is a rib-like connection here. That rib start from 62 from the bottom or 42 from 40 from here, and it ends 15 mm to the left of the end. 15 mm. This is 15. This is 15. So the intermediate length here is 70. The rib length is, this is the rib length is 70. At the bottom there is a tongue-like portion. It's a slot. It's a slot-like portion which is 30 mm, which has got a height of 12 mm. Total width here is 30, and since this is 60 degrees, this will be 12 by 2, that is 6. This will be 6. So 30 minus 6, 12 is equal to 18. Inside is 18. The height is 12. This height is 22. This height is 12. Total height is 75. So this is the front view in the direction shown. This is the top view. This is the end view from the right side. These two dotted lines represent this slit, this slot. 30. This gap is 30 and this gap is 18, and this is the rib shown in the plan. It's a very simple question. Top view, front view and end view. If the total mark is say 20, the mark allocation for this can be 8 marks for the front view, 7 marks for the front view, 5 marks for the top view, 4 marks for the side view. So 7 plus 4, 11 plus 5, 16. The remaining neatness, dimensioning, this will carry 4 marks. That is the usual mark allocation in the case of multi-view projections. Elevation will have a slightly larger mark because that is the first drawing which you make from the perspective, pictorial representation given in the question. From the pictorial representation you have to make this. Once you make it, this become easier. So slightly higher mark is usually allowed for this because that is the one which you initially produce. This can be 6 plus 6 also, no problem. Okay. Thank you.